Hello and welcome back. So today we're talking again about Archer Aviation, ACHR, the eVTOL aircraft manufacturer. So we're talking about this. We haven't talked about Archer since about May, so it's been a little bit. Last time we covered the company was about $10.50 a share, and today it's about $10.20 a share. But it started off with the earnings here that it looked like it was going to be a blowout down, and it actually turned out to go the other direction. So we need to talk about why and what's going on. But the maker of the Midnight aircraft, the company with the air taxis, the defense and drones sector, and rising information there, AI and aviation acquisitions. There's a lot of things happening with Archer. And the CEO is positioning the company more and more as that next generation disruptor technology. So there's a bit of excitement. So let's talk briefly about our electric vertical takeoff landing company, Archer, here today, and why this momentary dip down is a great buying opportunity. So don't know if anyone else did, but I certainly acquired another block of shares this morning on the news, and I'm going to continue to acquire and build the stake here as well as positions in other eVTOLs. So what's going on here? Okay, the quarter two results initially looked like, okay, there's no revenue again. There's not a lot of momentum. There's losses are growing. But then when you take a step back, you listen to management. There's of course we're still pre-revenue on this, but we are looking towards getting that revenue towards the end of 2025. It keeps getting pushed back a little bit, but this Midnight aircraft, this air taxi, is looking better and better. But there's also the new acquisitions that they're starting to make, which pushes them deeper into the defense program. So they've got an accelerating defense market that they're participating in. So they bought a whole bunch of patents and talents to go with that, which is going to help them build out the business even more. And then they bought a composite manufacturing assets, which will help them build some more of their own parts themselves. And for others, this is a very exciting step. Let's also talk about the capital raise. Hey, back in June, they raised another $850 million. So they closed out Q2, which was, of course, June 30th, with $1.7 billion in cash. This company continues to demonstrate and show us that they can raise cash. They do raise cash, and there's a lot of excitement around that and deploying that capital to build out a very expansive business. So let's just face it, at this point in time, space, aerospace, drones, defense is a hot sector, and it's going to be a hot sector for quite a while to come. And when you look at the partnerships that Archer Aviation has, not only with the United Arab Emirates and Abu Dhabi, but the Stellantis in manufacturing, Palantir and Anduril for defense, probably more Anduril for defense with the military grade drones and things that they're working on, and then Palantir for really kind of interjecting AI into the next generation for aviation platforms. So lots going on. They are beefing up manufacturing. Things are starting to happen there. Of course, as we've talked before, the LA Olympics will kind of showcase the air taxi being the official one for the Olympics. So lots of excitement. But let's take a look at the fundamentals to underscore our excitement about this. So market cap of $5.6 billion. That's sizable. However, when you look at the total addressable market for the eVTOLs and kind of the defense drones this will also service as well, it was about $2 billion in 2024. It's estimated to grow to nearly $40 billion by 2033. That's not, and my suspicions is that it will grow wildly beyond what the kind of the published total addressable market is. So 5.6 billion for a company that could be one of the leaders in this. And it's not a winner take all battle. We know what Joby's doing. We know what Hover's doing, New Horizon. But to stay focused on Archer, price of $10.20. Year to date, it's up 4%. 1 year, it's had a beautiful 1 year run, up 186%. It's traded between $2.82 and $13.92. So it's off. It's off those highs, which were seen not too long ago, just over the summer. 5 year, when you look at it, or it's actually more of the 3 years since we went public in 2022, we're about break even. So you're getting in now for a company that's much more advanced. There are lots more capabilities, has branched out aggressively into the defense market, scored partnerships with the likes of United Airlines as well, and Stellantis for manufacturing, both Palantir and Anduril, and there's going to be more to come. Analysts are looking at this as up to $18 a share, and that just came out this morning too. So it's a great time to get involved. There's some upward momentum that looks like it's going to be seen. Regarding the balance sheet is pretty strong, and they've demonstrated the ability to raise cash. For this company, I'm not as concerned at this point in time. Revenue, we know this is still pre-revenue, but it's just around the corner. So we're expecting big things. So what are the catalysts? Hey, we know that it's the right political environment, and this administration has made it an edict that they want this market, eVTOL markets, they want the U.S. companies like this, they want to lead the world in that, as well as defense and drones, unmanned and manned vehicles. So the total addressable market is only going to get bigger. They are branching mightily into the defense sector, which bodes really well for the company. And there's big players involved, not only those companies that we've named that have an investment. Remember, the CEO owns 39 million shares himself, and there's a lot of big investment houses that are pushing and backing Archer as well. There's your bull case for it. You make your decision. Let me know what you're doing. As for me, as indicated that when we started this video, I have substantially increased my position in Archer on this bit of a downdraft, and will continue to do so as I'm bulking up on the other eVTOLs. We're inching closer and closer to that FAA certifications and having real, safe, usable craft in the space. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you're doing, how you feel about it, what your due diligence tells you. Always open for thoughts and constructive opinions, and we will talk again soon.